Well, hello there, viewers of Zomunity. As I said in my introduction video, I'm pretty much here to give you concepts and theories. Well, today's concept is on a map idea that's been sort of tinkering around my head for a little bit. Now, I want to throw it out there that my thoughts for this video may seem to be a little bit disjointed and random, and that's just because I don't have a script in front of me like I usually would, because I just wanted to get this one out there before my voice completely goes, because I am like really ill, and I can just feel my throat faltering, and I don't want to have to deal with that just yet. So this map is based way up in the tops of the mountains, and it's got sort of two parts to it. Well, it sounds horrible. So you remember the map on Extinction? With, you know, that one zombies game mode that everyone would rather that didn't happen. That one. Yeah, that one. And you started off on the beach and then you went into the caves. Well, it's sort of like that, except from that you don't start on a beach, you start halfway up a mountain. Okay, so there's snow, and you're in a frozen forest, and there are the starting area, you've got two choices that you can go, and one of them leads deeper into the forest, and one of them leads higher up into the mountain. Personally, I'll take the one higher up into the mountain, because that's where all the cool stuff is. So, if you go further into the forest, you're like, yeah, there's some... And eventually, you hit this sort of abandoned-looking outpost, which is really cool. And it's got all of the stuff written on the walls, like, you know, like there was... Well, like there's... Like there used to be in, like, the Black Ops 1 maps. I didn't really play much of Black Ops 2, so I can't really remember if there was anything written on the walls. But, like, written on the walls, on blood, it's like they got out or something. And this is, I'm not sure if my Sea Scraper video got uploaded. If it did, I hope it was uploaded before this one, because it's the same group, the same company that was involved in the Sea Scraper incident is involved in this incident. And in this incident, they were still working on the zombies, trying to get them to do what they want, but the zombies were too smart, and I say too smart, it's like, they still had too much of their own personality left inside of them to be able to do anything. So the zombies essentially come from here. Not all the zombies in the world, but the zombies in this area escaped initially from this abandoned outpost. And that's all there really is there. Maybe some Easter egg stuff. I haven't really thought up an Easter egg for the map yet. That'd be cool if I do like the next time I do one of these concept videos, I think up an Easter egg for the map. But yeah, but it would have some Easter eggy stuff in there. A box spawn, you know, all of the usual stuff. And it would also loop around at some point to hit the other track. The track that leads up the mountain. So speaking of up the mountain, if you go up the mountain, it's this snowy mountain. It's really cool. All of the zombies are in like tundra gear. This is new crew, by the way, Black Ops 3 new crew. Because apparently there is it's complicated. I'm sure you already know about it by now anyway. So, yeah, Black Ops 3 new crew. So you go up the mountain, and eventually you come to like these 3 entrances. And all of these have to be unlocked using points, but you come up to these 3 entrances that are all barricaded up. 2 of them lead to dead ends, and 1 of them leads to the right one. And the thing is, this would be really cool if they could do it, but I don't know if they can. This changes from game to game, on a game-by-game basis. It's actually randomly generated. Which entrance takes you to the right place in the map, so I just need to take a drink of water real quick. And, okay, so yeah, that. So you go into the mountain, and at this point, the zombie boss of the map awakens. And the zombie boss on this map is a little bit like a yeti. Well, I say a little bit like it. It's a yeti. Like, literally an undead zombie 115 infected Yeti, and it is pissed off that you've walked into its house. So that thing's going to be trying to kill you as well as all of the normal zombies. I mean, one of them will only show up like once every 3 waves, and they won't be that hard to kill. And when you kill one of them, they drop a frozen fragment. And these frozen fragments can be used to slightly enhance your weapon. It's not an upgrade, but it goes towards upgrading. And you can also infuse them with perk machines to make the perk machines better. And you can infuse them with the Pack-a-Punch to make frozen variants of weapons that slow zombies when you fire at them. And I'm getting that idea. It's partially from the Winter's Howl from Black Ops 1.5, but mostly from the ice weapons from Borderlands, because I always like the ice weapons and the way it sort of slows the enemies down. So yeah, that. It won't, if you attach it to your, like if you imbue your weapon with this frozen fragment, it won't like add any extra damage. It'll just slow them down slightly. And you won't these Yeti won't always drop the frozen fragment either. It's a bit like if you were playing like a Dark Souls game. Sometimes they drop the frozen fragment, other times they drop absolutely nothing. So yeah, there's more in this area than just the Yeti, of course. There's more Easter eggy stuff, there's more stuff to do with the thing, the company, because the company were also doing experiments on the Yeti, because they're like, hey, maybe the Yeti's DNA can also be used to help further immortality, because these things are meant to live for really, really, really long periods of time. So you go down inside, and at first it's really tight and enclosed, and there are they're crawlers, not crawlers, they're like they're dropping from the ceiling, coming out of the walls, and it's really enclosed. But when you go in a little bit deeper, it opens up into this big round area, and it is easy to train in this area, but you need to be careful because there are stalactites, which are the big pointy rocks, and from time to time they'll fall in random locations and deal not complete damage so that it downs you, but it'll deal a little bit of damage and cast a slowing effect. I say cast like it's a spell. And create a slowing effect around where it drops, so you need to be really, really careful in the area. So yeah, that stuff, and then there'll be this sort of flame, a mini Easter egg to open up the Pack-a-Punch. It all involves fire and burning down a part of frozen wall. You can see the Pack-a-Punch through the wall. It's just a matter of finding the Nano Swarm. I think we see it in the trailer as well, the Nano Swarm that sets things on fire. So you basically have to find that. It'll be on one of the... that's a good idea. It'll be back down at that area I was talking about before, the outpost. It'll be actually on one of the soldiers. You won't know that in the game, so you'll just have to figure that out and go and find it. But that's where it will be. And yeah, I haven't really thought up the full amount of the Easter egg, but that's the basics of the map. And then of course it'll loop back round to the outside as well. There'll be not just one entrance, there'll be quite a few. But here's the thing, you can only get in one way, so it'll be sort of a drop down, like how in Call of the Dead, there's that one area that you could drop down, but you couldn't go up, like that, there, and that's pretty much the basics of the map concept. I hope you enjoyed the map concept, I hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, it's just a concept, so it'll probably never happen, but I think it's pretty cool. I would love it to happen. There will not be any fog in this map. No fog. Had enough of that in Call of the Dead and Tran shit. In any case, thank you for watching, members of Zomunity. This is Syphon, signing out.